But I want to, Alexa, turn on the lights. I wanted to address a few important things that I found in regards to this course of training that we took, the ISSA certification. I want to give you guys out for martial artists some of the information I found. Also, I want to expose Martin Pablo about his later lie, and one of them is that I sent him a copy of my certification, and he didn't notice that all the certification they have a number. This is like an ID. This is like a social security. So this is an accredited certification, the one I just shared with you guys. But all of them have the basic same information. And I'm doing this because let me just go here 1 second. Okay, when I first decided to go into some information about personal training, the first certificate I got was this. This is a company that is located in many countries of the world. If I recall correctly, United States, India, and UK. They offer training, if I recall correctly, for Walmarts and big companies in United States. So these people are well rounded. So this certification is the first one I got. And it's a very good, guys. It's very good. I learned a lot. I got a lot of good information out of it. And I also paid for the weight loss certification that I never did it before. And you guys know I have an obesity problem. It's not because I eat more, it's because I do have a problem with my liver that makes me gain weight more than what I can shed the weight of. Anytime you see me losing weight, or you have watched me with less weight, has been due to a lot of personal sacrifice. But just to be honest, I started with this certification. It was like $99 to $100, as far as I remember. For the time, it was during COVID. I was doing Uber and I was beginning my entrepreneur life because I had a few businesses that I had already set up. I had already become an assistant living facility manager. So I had some passive income coming in, but I was not in the position I am right now. Um, okay, but here is when I posted my certification for my subscribe, I started getting a lot of hate from this guy that has never lost weight, has never win a fight, even claiming that my certification was fake. He, I noticed that he tends to go obsessive. I noticed that he tends to go like obsessive with people like me, Dion, and all the people. Like this channel does not have any type of value. Like there is nothing that you can really learn, especially from a person that doesn't know how to exercise. That back in the day was a failed gay dating coach, and I can prove it. I can prove it to you guys, and I will prove it in a minute. Nothing wrong with being gay, but he's not the person he claims to be. Because we Google it up and we found the information on Craigslist. He was just basically trying to get money from the gay community. So this person is not only a fraud, but a fake, because in my attempt to let him know that I had already, passed, and because he was bitching up. Let me just clarify. He was bitching up. First, he claimed it was fake. Then he claimed that the certificate was not valid because uh, it was like economic. In his words, he was economic. And you guys can all go and watch the post and see the comments. But little that he know that at the time I was already enrolled in the ISSA certification. And the guy was ranting that it was not an accredit certificate. I want to also talk about that, and that has to do a lot with monopoly here in the United States. Let me see if it says here. You see, he was ranting and bitching that it was not an accredited certification. But once I beat up the test, and which I did, um, and I sent it to him because I wanted to make sure that he got the information. Let me go down. Sorry. This guy did a forgery. And I think I'm gonna contact the ISSA certification because this is a forgery and this is actually illegal. He didn't know that the certificates they have like an ID. He can now come and claim it was a joke, but he never said it was a joke. And I went into the ISSA certification and I double checked those credentials and I show it to him. Let me show you guys. Here, there you go. That doesn't belong to him. That belongs to Crystal Wright. All right. So he was never certified. And but this is what is called envy, guys. When he could not achieve it because honestly, it's extremely expensive that certification. When he could not achieve it, he resorted to forgery. It's the same thing he did with the fight. I think that if I go up and I look for the Crayola thing, I think, hold on, hold on. The video is not about this. It's just, I just want to get this out of the way. I just want to get this out of the way really quick. I even offer money to this guy. And let me tell you, I always pay money when I offer money. He said that he doesn't need the money. He was insulting my family. I was in Orlando waiting for him for 2 days. I asked for a live location many times. He told me, there you go, here you go. Here you go. Oh, this is where it comes good. First of all, you cannot find at Crayola Park. Crayola Park is for kids. But he told me to be there. I am at the Crayola experience right now, you see. And I was there. And in the morning, I asked him, you see. I asked him because he told me that the night before that he was going to be there, you see. You have the address, I'm pretty sure. He was he was giving me a lot of issues, giving me the right address. I'm going to be in the Crayola experience tomorrow. What is that? That's what I ask. Because that's not a very popular place here. I even confirmed the address. He was drinking. He has an alcohol problem. I said, this is being sarcastic, that I'll be there in the morning. What's up? Can I get like 2 more minutes? I'm about to finish. Just a minute. Just a minute.
I need to know the difference between a knee pedal and a foot pedal.
Oh, the price. Is that for the whole sink?
It's on the floor though.
Cause check. Remember, we took out a whole sink and we put it back. Check if that's a work order. Hold on 1 second, guys. You gotta Google it up. TNS knee pedal.
Yeah, that's the one.
I think I put how much I wanted to make, and I think I put the invoice there.
You changed the we have the knee pedal marked at 420 alone.
Okay.
So on top of that, and I mean not the knee pedal, the foot pedal.
Mm-hmm.
It's more expensive than a knee pedal, right?
I think they run for the same money.
Well, whatever. We have the knee pedal with the foot pedal. It's on the floor. It has to be a foot pedal. There's no way for your knee to get down there.
There is a knee pedal as well. Just give me 1 minute to finish this. I will have finished. I will have finished by the time you took. I will have finished. Sorry, guys. So basically, so basically, this guy never showed up. I kept asking him where he was. He never answered. He came back well after he knew that I was on my way back to Miami. And even though I stopped and gave him my location where we could fight and did a live video, he never showed up. But with this is really, 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 really low. This is I think one of the worst thing he has done, and I think I'm gonna proceed to expose that forgery because this is forgery. You cannot be taking others people credentials and use it. He never took the course. That's a stolen valor. But anyway, I wanted to talk about the difference that I encountered really quick in the weight loss certification for expert rating and the personal training certification. I think this is very underrated because compare compare to the ISSA certification. They I feel that they lingo around a lot of biology, basic biology that that they want you to learn, like 5 chapters, 5 weeks of study. Course, gotta study. Let me see if they still show you. There you go. These are the courses, and you got videos to give you the information. You got audio lectures that you have to listen all of them in order to be able to take the exam. You have quizzes and tests that you could take and you have to take if you want to have access to the actual test. They give you videos, but you also have to do the reading assignment. I think that the book was like around 800 pages, but this is what I wanted to give you guys, that it takes a lot of information about anatomy, a lot of information about biology, like a lot. Like, for instance, all this information here, it's not really used in the day-to-day basis. I don't think it's practical for a personal training trainer to be getting information from a structure of neurons and all that. I think this is more on the biology and the doctor side. Besides, they give you all this amazing information for chapters and chapters and chapters, only to tell you later on that you should not be using it and that you should refer. You see, this is extremely um, complex information about biology, about the brain, about the workings of the organs, about the working of the brain, the tendons, and everything. And this is not the case with this certification. This certification was more on point, giving you what to do, what to say, how to sell. This is very important. How to sell your business, how to sell your classes, how to maintain the client list, where to get resources to maintain your clientele, where to email, how to approach the client. So this was more like, in my opinion, if you want to learn and you want to have a good starting, I really recommend the expert rating over the ISSA personal training certification. Now, I beat up the test and now I see that I'm eligible for to take this other test from the NCC CPT exam because I can actually take it now. I thought they were relatable, like they were more or less the same. But on the other hand, this company does give you a lot of this company does give you a lot of how can I say, resources for you to get employed and all that. So guys, I just want to give you an idea of what to expect and what to address. You have to read the whole book if you want to get your certificate. But again, fraud is wrong. This is illegal, and I will report it to the ISSA. This is a stolen valor. You should not take the credit for something that somebody else did. Yeah, he just exactly. He would never be able to afford this. He would never be able. This is thousands of dollars. But not only that, you have to pass tests that are very difficult. These tests, guys, are not a joke. These tests are not a joke. And if you don't pass the test, you have to read the whole chapter. And again, it's pages and pages and pages and pages of biology and human anatomy that you have to test. And it's not like something that you're just gonna have to read over. It's something that you have to really understand. So don't don't follow this guy advices. He has not lost any weight. He faked it. The reason why he didn't went to the street beef fight is because he didn't make any weight. He didn't make the weight, and therefore the association took him out. And I have the text. If you guys want to see it, I do have the communication. He's not qualified in any way. He's not qualified in any way to be given fitness advices at all. This is not okay. He is extremely overweight. He has no vascularity. He doesn't know what he's doing. And if you follow his advices, you are gonna get injured. Like for instance, look at these guys. Every time he throws the right hand, he drops the hand under the jaw. That's basic knowledge, guy. Somebody that has trained boxing in just one class will be able to tell you that this guy has never taken a boxing class. This is why he loses all the fight. This is why he has never been able to sign a contract with me. This is why he was never been able to sign and go to a fight with me. So all these exercises, all these short videos that he does, like look at this again, saying reels. The shin is not talk. Way too much dancing, no understanding of distance, no understanding of angles. What else? What else? Let's go to the physical part. He never gets to muscle atrophy. He never gets to do a proper workout. He doesn't have the proper equipment to do a workout. With his weight, he should be carrying way more than that. And he also needs to eat healthier. He needs to eat healthy. Look at that. Look at that's what we call a gordo. That's what we call fat. He spends most of the time trying to convince himself. We never see him doing cardio consistently, like every day. So be careful who you follow because this guy will fake it, will make a fake certification, will accuse you of faking yours, even though if you had it, it's extremely envious. And like this right here, I don't believe it, man. I think he just this data that he goes into his car. I think he just goes and drive around with the Apple Watch to give some value to the Apple Watch. Burning Wednesday, more talk, but no action, no action whatsoever. So, guys, the video is not really about him, but I just want to give you a little warning what an envious and desperate person would do to get fame. This is wrong. This is incorrect. This is not the way a soldier, a hero will act. I doubted that this guy was really in the army, especially now or in Navy or in any military corps. Because now, by seeing what he did with something so simple, like a a certificate that you could take, that's not honest. You could actually be better off going to these people, even though I know he's very poor. He's borderline poverty. But I think this guy should be better off trying to pass this course and understanding how the human body works because most of the information he's giving out, it's bad. Like for instance, this I never backed out of any fight. He was trying to trick me into going to Washington. He never speaks clearly. Anything and everything you tell him, he will distort. And if you see his channel, it's everything about bullying, everything about attacking other people. Okay, guys, let you go. I gotta work. Thank you for everything. Have a good day. I hope everybody is having fun. Take care.